Welcome back. Today we'll be doing yin yoga. It'll be a 45-minute class, and all we will need today are just 2 pillows, whatever that may be. They could be big fluffy couch ones or your regular sleeping ones. Whatever you have on you will definitely be perfect. Perfect. And I'm actually gonna sit on one. Beautiful, everyone. Let's go ahead. We're going to start seated today. Bringing the hands onto the knees or into the lap, and we can gently close our eyes. And just coming to our breath. Allowing your body to slowly become still. Feeling the outside world slowly melt away as the sound, the feeling of your breath comes more into your focal point in your mind, in your senses throughout the body. All together, let's take a big, deep breath. Let's fill ourselves all the way up and sigh it out of the mouth. One more time, all together, big, deep breath. Sighing it out. And then gently closing the lips, we can switch over to a very steady, soft nostril inhalation and exhalation. Finding a rhythm there. Feeling your lungs as they slowly expand and contract with every breath. Feel your breath as it touches every inch of your body, filling all the way up on those inhales, gently pressing your sit bones into the floor. And as you sigh it out, emptying completely, allow your belly button to drop back, push that air out, find that stillness. Inhaling fully, feel the belly expand, the lungs, the ribs, the chest. And as you slowly exhale, feel the body sink deeper and deeper into stillness. Breathe here. Bringing both hands to heart center in a prayer position. We can feel every square inch of each of our palms touch each other. And at this time, I ask that we pick a goal or an intention for our practice, maybe for the rest of your day or for the next day, your week. Bring purpose to your life, to your flow, to every breath. Manifest exactly what you need in this exact moment. Taking a deep inhale. As we exhale, we'll drop our chin towards our chest, sealing our intention with us. Feeling our heart move and gravitate towards our thumbs, and we'll hold our head here for just a moment. Maybe hearing our inner voice whisper our intention to us. Feeling the back of your neck release. The base of the skull slowly lets go. The face and jaw are soft. Breathe here. Keep the armpits soft, the elbows relaxed. Heart stays proud. One more deep breath. Let's fill up our heart center. And as we exhale, we can slowly lift our gaze, keeping our eyes heavy or shut. Let's go ahead and we'll start rubbing our hands together. We want to rub them together, creating a lot of friction so we get some heat in the palms. So rub it up, rub it up. Beautiful. And then once you guys get enough heat, we can take our hands into a little cupping position, and we're going to bring the hands just over the eyes and allowing our intention to seep into our minds, into our third eyes. Think to yourself here, I see my reality. Feel that energy seep into the eye sockets. Slowly releasing the palms from the hand, or the palms from the face. Let's go ahead. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to extend it out long, coming to our half butterfly. We can even wiggle it out. Give it some time to get used to being long but relaxed. And then let's go ahead. We're going to hinge over towards this right leg. We're going to switch our belly button right over towards the knee. And we're going to allow ourselves to melt over this leg. Hands come flat to the floor. And then slowly feeling the leg muscles become soft. So if you let that foot turn inwards, the toes drop towards the front of your room or towards the mat. If that's the length it's at today. We want this leg to be relaxed and long, especially in our yin yoga practice. Only thing that should be doing work is your breath. Staying in this position. Let's take a deep inhale. Fill your belly all the way up. Again, sit bones push into the floor. And sigh it out. Give all your tension to the floor. Let it all go. Feeling your breath, the sensations, physical and emotional, you get as you take that full inhale and full exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale here. On that exhale, allow your body to sink as far as it can go. Deep inhale, rocking back into the sit bones first. We can slowly climb the hands up towards the pelvis. Last thing to rise up is the head. And we can gently switch out our right leg, bringing our left leg out. A little wiggle if we need it to help it loosen up. And feeling the sit bones nice and rooted, grounded into our mat, we'll twist our belly button. And then reaching with our hands, leading with the heart. We'll exhale, sinking into our pose. Surrender here. Surrender the body, invite in the breath. Checking in with the face, making sure we're not clenching up that jaw or pressing that tongue against anything. Allow your face to relax, to release the neck and the chest. Allow your armpits to release your elbows and the sides of the body. On our last inhale, fill yourself all the way up. letting the body rise if that's what it needs to do to create space. And as you exhale, sink as low as you can go comfortably. On our next inhale, first extending the arms, rocking back into the sit bones. We can stack the spine, slowly taking our time. Good job. Awesome, let's go ahead. We'll extend our right leg back out. So we're gonna come to a wide-legged triangle here. And this is where our pillows can come in handy. You can fold it, mush it, however you need to. Maybe coming onto it with the elbows, dropping the head. Maybe giving it, if it's really big and mushy like mine, giving it a big hug as you fall over. Remembering that we want the insides of our legs to be fully relaxed, so we don't want to strain these toes up. We want to keep them nice and lax forward or wherever they fall. And take giant belly breaths here, taking advantage of all this room our bellies have. Maybe beginning to feel now the pelvis expand with every belly breath. As you send that breath down to the pelvic floor, even past the belly if you can. Allow your ribs to soften. The arches of the feet. The groin. Keeping the shoulders and collarbones soft. On our next inhale, bringing our hands to the floor, we'll slowly roll back into the sit bones, walking our hands back up, stacking your spine one vertebrae at a time. Good. We can bring our pillow over to the side for now. We can gently bring our legs in together, bringing our feet right in front of us. Let's find some gentle windshield wipers. Inhaling the knees up and exhaling them over, taking your time. Maybe even feeling the arches of your feet as they get a good stretch here too. Very good, y'all. Perfect. Let's go ahead. We're going to come up onto our knees. We're going to take a quick cat and cow. Bringing our pillows out the way for now. Good. So stacking our hands just underneath our shoulders, the knees underneath of our hips. Let's take a deep inhale in our tabletop, fill all the way up. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to release our spine up towards the ceiling, dropping the crown of the head for our cat. And we're going to hold and breathe here. Feel free to waddle around, stack yourself nicely. We're going to be here for a moment. Breathe here. Feel the back of the neck get softer and longer. On your inhales, feel the space between the shoulder blades open up. Jaw and face are soft. Good job. One more deep inhale here, and we'll sigh it out of the mouth. On our inhale, we'll slowly shift, coming back to our tabletop. We can release our toes. And then let's get on our bellies here. So we're going to crawl down, pelvis to the floor. We can release the toes if we can. If the knees are feeling a little bit tight, we can keep the toes tucked under. And then coming to our Sphinx pose, we want to bring the elbows just underneath of the shoulders. We're going to spread our fingers wide and then keep them relaxed, just spread. And we'll hold ourselves here. You can also take your pillow, fold it in half, bring it right underneath of those armpits, and this will help support the chest as well. Good, and then if there's a little bit of pressure on that low back, keeping your gaze up, you can always drop your head, finding a lot more length in your spine, releasing some pressure from the back. Coming to your breath, allowing your chest to melt forward. The pelvis begins to melt. Glutes are relaxed, the hips. Breathe here. Melting into the elbows, armpits and shoulders are soft. Let's take one more deep breath. As you inhale, feel your legs almost grow behind you as the belly pushes down on the pelvic bowl. And as you exhale, settle into this length. And tucking our toes under, we can take our time, bringing our hands back. We'll push up, bringing our knees together. We're going to come to our closed leg child's pose. Arms are extended, forehead comes down onto the floor or onto your pillow. Allowing the ribs to expand out to the sides, the back's up towards the ceiling to create that space for breath. Really feel your lungs here. If the mind begins to wander, that's okay. When you catch yourself in a little thought loop, as you inhale, come back to your breath. Inhale acceptance. Think to yourself, how human of me to have thoughts. And on your exhale, release that thought out of your body. Feel it sink into the mat, down into the floor. Allowing yourself to come back into your body. Breathe here. Breathe here. Hear your inner voice, whisper your intention. Inhale those words. And as you exhale, feel them travel to every cell of your body. On our next inhale, we'll lift our gaze up towards our hands, slowly pulling ourselves up into our tabletop. Let's go ahead, we'll roll back onto our hips, coming to a seated position once again. Grabbing our pillow, let's bring it right underneath of our knees. I'm actually going to fold. A little bit higher than I like it, but we'll make do at home. Good, y'all. And then once you get nice and comfy, let's inhale. We'll sweep up the body. Feeling tall, sit bones are grounded. And as we exhale, hinge it forward. Hands come to the shins, the feet, ankles. Let it all go, hinging forward. Feeling the insides of your thighs relax. Hips, the low back. Shoulders and face. Feel your tension on each exhale leave out of the palms and the feet. Out of the crown of the head. Out of your sit bones. One more deep inhale here. Fill all the way up. Feel your belly press into your thighs. Feel your chest open and spread. Exhaling, sinking into your body as low as you can go, as heavy as you can get. Deep inhale, rock back into the sit bones first, keeping your body real heavy, arms are heavy, dragging yourself back up with your core, stacking each vertebrae one at a time. Last thing to come up is our head. Beautiful, y'all. Perfect. Let's go ahead. We'll take our pillows to the sides for now. We're gonna come onto the back. Good, bringing our knees bent, the feet are flat on the floor. And let's open up our arms wide, coming to cactus arms. So arms are out, bending the elbows, or like a robot. And let's take some deep inhales and exhales here, allowing our chests to expand. Feeling that low back sink closer and closer to the floor. Maybe feeling a gentle tug in the armpits or down the arm into the elbow. Maybe at the shoulders and the neck. Wherever you feel this stretch, invite these sensations into the body. Knowing that anything that we feel is just the body purging, resurfacing anything that is no longer serving us. Allow these feelings, physical or emotional, to bubble to the surface, to leave the body. Back of the head and the back of the neck are relaxed. Good. On our next inhale, we'll gently bring our knees in towards the chest, bringing the hands to the tops of the knees or maybe to the backs of the thighs. Feeling that gentle pull in the low back, down into the glutes, up the backs of the hamstrings. Shoulders are soft, still spread open as if they're still in our cactus arms. Beautiful, y'all. Grabbing hold with both hands of our left leg, we'll slowly walk out our right foot, extending it long. Taking a deep inhale here, we'll fill ourselves all the way up. And as we exhale, let's drop our left knee over to the right side of the body, coming to a reclined twist. For my friends that have any spinal injuries, herniated discs, rods, I would recommend just keeping that left knee back in center, the position we are in before the twist. Maybe extending the arms out to a T or bringing them wherever they're comfortable. Allow your knees, thighs, hips, all to release, becoming heavy. On our next inhale, we'll gently bring our left knee back to center. You can even flip your palms down and use your fingertips as sort of a way to push away from the floor. And we'll slowly bring our right knee in towards the chest to meet the left. And let's go ahead, we'll grab hold of that right knee, slowly extending our left leg. Ooh. Taking a deep inhale. We can stay here on our exhale or drop that right knee over to the left. Gentle twist. Glutes back. Whole body is soft. Maybe while we're here, we can take time to check in with the quality of our breath. Seeing if it's changed at all since the beginning of our practice. Is it stronger? Does it have more of a rhythm? Or do you just notice it? Just the simple fact of your awareness. Slow, strong, deep inhale. We'll bring that right knee back up to center. Rolling gently onto the low back. The left knee will come up to meet it. And settling in. Shoulders are relaxed. The belly. Even our feet. Good job. For our last pose, let's send all of our blood back to the core, the heart, the mind, where all of our intention sits. We can extend our arms and our legs up towards the ceiling. This is called our dead bug pose, and we'll hold it here for just a moment. Feeling your limbs as they float in space. Beautiful. Now slowly releasing the hands and the feet back to the floor. Let's grab one of our pillows. And again, we can fold it up and bring it right underneath of our knees. And then we'll take our second pillow, we'll bring it right underneath of our head. Bring it right to the base of the skull so our chin is tucked down towards the chest, and we'll spread our palms out wide. Feet can go out wide as well. Please excuse my spandex. Good, y'all. Bringing the arms out to the sides or onto the belly, wherever it's comfortable. Let's close our eyes and take a big, deep breath. Sigh it out, let it all go. And again, deep breath. Sigh it out. Feel every square inch of your body sink back into the floor. Taking a deep belly breath, feel your belly expand, pressing down into the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, feel energy leave the pelvis, the hips, down through the legs, out of the feet, through the thighs, through the knees, the shins, ankles, even out of the spaces between the toes. And on our next inhale, we'll fill up our chest now. Feeling the chest rise, the chest expands, the armpits, ribs. And on your exhale, release all of the energy out of the palms, down the insides of the arms, the outsides, through the elbows and forearms, out of the palms and fingertips. Breathe here. Breathe in your intention. And release from the fingers and the toes anything that is no longer serving you. Bringing your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, to your eyes. Hear your inner voice whisper your intention. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale softly, feel your body resting on the floor. The air on your skin. The sounds around you. We can gently wiggle the fingers and toes, shaking our head from left to right. We can slowly lift our eyes as we take a big, deep stretch, feeling all this energy travel in and around us, feeling rejuvenated. And then taking your time, when you're ready, we can roll onto one side of the body as slowly and mindfully as we can. Staying soft and sluggish as we roll up to a comfortable seated position. And bringing our hands to heart center in a prayer position. Dropping our chin softly towards our chest, allowing our sit bones to sink into the floor or pillow, honoring each other and our practice. We can inhale our thumbs to forehead center, slightly tilting our heads backwards. And as we exhale, we can slowly bow. Namaste, yogis.